welcome to another episode of PB&K! Woo! Paul, what are we talking about today?
Well, the first thing we're going to discuss, obviously, is The Room.
I don't know if you guys have seen The Room. I don't know that I would necessarily recommend that you see The Room.
It depends entirely if there's going to be other people and alcohol involved.
That's a huge factor in when you're going to decide whether to room or not to room.
That is
the question.
So, last week, I was introduced to a certain doctor, and I really dug it. So I thought, you know what, to repay you, it is only fair that I introduce you into something that I really love. Bad movies.
Correct. And let me tell you, this did not this did not fail that reputation by any means.
No.
Do you want to give a little bit of backstory for those of the
100%.
Hold on.
Absolutely. The Room is widely considered to be one of the worst films ever made. It is up there with Troll 2 and countless other ones that I don't even want to get into. Samurai Cop. Point being is there's a certain type of film that we love. Now when I say The Room is one of the worst movies ever made, it's a little bit of a hyperbolic statement because there's a certain entertainment value that's already there. So this film is only watchable because it has an insane amount of entertainment value. It is poorly made, it is poorly acted, everything about it is inept, but goddamn, if you get a group of people and a little bit of alcohol, it is a good time.
This is definitely not a movie to watch on your own by any means. That's when it does lose all entertainment value. 100%. If you were to just sit at home watching this movie, I think you'd feel pretty terrible about the world around you.
Huh?
Truly. Huh?
By the 17th sex scene, you'd want to snuff it. It's really bad.
I see, and you think we're kidding, but we actually timed it when we were going through, and approximately every 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, almost on the dot, there was a sex scene.
And they last for between 3 to 7 minutes.
Which, you know what? If it was a good sex scene, maybe that would be tolerable, but oh my god, are they just...
So much foreplay.
So much foreplay. It's with a lot of things that you would not normally use for foreplay.
And for those of you who are into like anatomy and biology, this area on a woman is not where you should be thrusting.
No.
It's just organs and skin.
Correct. My belly button is not where you should be aiming.
Mm-mm. You're about 5 to 7 inches too high. Woman, lady, how would you define your viewing experience of Tommy Wiseau's classic, The Room?
Especially, like, what you should know is that I had absolutely no idea what I was getting into. When Paul mentioned this, I had no idea and had never heard of this movie before. So I had zero inclination or pre-thoughts about it. Dear Lord, was that just the absolute, like, definition of terrible acting.
So bad it's good.
So bad that it's good has never been a truer statement than when watching this movie, because you cannot stop laughter from coming out of your body when these things are happening, because they are so absurd. The idea that anybody, one, was cast in this and looked at a script and was like, yes, this is my role. This is my time. Like, I get that. I'm an actor. Like, I understand the, like, accepting roles, even if maybe sometimes they're not the best. But dear Lord, looking at this script, who was like, yes, let's produce this. Let's find, like, locations for this. Let's cast it.
My cat just walked by with an entire bag of shredded Mexican cheese in his mouth.
God damn it. I asked you guys if I should lie or not.
I forgot about that. You're tearing me apart, Simba!
You're tearing me apart, Simba! So overall, it's interesting because I can't say that I hate The Room. In fact, we watched it now when we are making this, we've watched this movie 3 times, once in full, but like 2 other times in very large increments. So this is definitely a movie that I am willing to re-watch, but it's so terrible. It's so bad. I don't know. My brain feels so confused.
That's what a movie like this will do to you. I mean, when you get a so bad it's good movie, you don't know how to feel sometimes. You know, like when you see that kid and he's watching his friend get eaten and he's screaming, "They're eating her, and then they're going to eat me." Oh my god! Like Troll 2 status. It's true.
It's true.
You know it's bad, but you love it.
It's something that just cannot be really put into a formula. There's just a weird occurrence when it happens. But oh god, did it happen.
Oh, hi, Kristen.
Oh, hi, Paul.
We should do a blog together, huh?
I do not want that.
God, forgive me.
No! Is he dead? Is he dead?
So, if you're gonna watch The Room, we want you to have fun.
We do.
So we devised a fun little game that we hope all of you will do who are over
21
the age
plus.
of over.
21 plus, especially for this game, because make sure you are not driving. You have no immediate plans really for the next week or so.
You're going to be hungover. There's a lot of drinking.
You're going to be hungover, but we think that it will really enhance your viewing experience.
Yes. This is The Room drinking game. Take a drink when...
There's an establishing shot of San Francisco.
When someone says, "Oh, hi."
Every time Lisa and her mom have the same conversation.
Every time they cheep, 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 cheep.
When Lisa's mom boops her on the nose.
Every time Mark acts surprised that Lisa wants to sleep with him.
Every sex scene.
Every time Lisa says, "It'll be fine."
Every time they go on the roof.
Every time someone says, "Huh?"
Every time they play football.
Every time there's inappropriate laughing.
Finish your drink when...
She gets the results of the test back.
Johnny did not.
She's tearing him apart! And that is The Room drinking game.
Really, the only way that you should be viewing The Room if you're 21 plus.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of driving. You can't do it sober.
You really cannot. Honestly, I don't think that you necessarily should be 21 just to play this drinking game, but to watch this movie, I don't know that I don't know.
You're playing with fire.
You're playing with a lot of emotional damage.
So what are we going to show each other next week?
Oh, I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas of what we should, review, talk about, watch? Leave it in the comments section below, and we might do it. We might. Or we won't. Or we'll totally disregard you.
Because, fans. It's not like you guys are important.
Whatever, it's fine. It's not like we're making this video for you guys.
I'm doing fine with, no subscribers. Yeah. Everything in life is okay for me.
Everything's great. Everything's